If you're a real Warriors fan living in the US, this video is for you. From coast to coast, America is buzzing after last night's game. Steph Curry just reminded the whole country why he runs the West. Stephen Curry has always been the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors, but recently, he opened up in a rare, emotional moment about the evolution of the team's dynasty. This is not just another season for the Warriors. This is a turning point. With Klay Thompson facing uncertainty about his future and Kevon Looney's role being redefined, Curry's words are hitting fans like a thunderclap. It's as if he's reflecting on an era that may be coming to an end while preparing for the next chapter. When Curry first stepped onto the court in 2009, no one could have predicted the revolution that was about to unfold. The Warriors weren't a powerhouse back then. They were scrappy, underdogs trying to find their identity. Then came the rise of the Splash Brothers Curry and Klay Thompson, and suddenly, basketball changed forever. Three-pointers became weapons of mass destruction. Defense became a silent but lethal force. And the Warriors built one of the most feared dynasties in NBA history. But dynasties don't last forever, and no one knows that better than Curry. During a recent interview, Curry's voice cracked when he spoke about Klay Thompson. "Klay's more than just my teammate," Curry said, pausing to collect himself. "He's my brother. We've been through injuries, championships, losses, everything. Seeing where he is right now, not knowing what's next, it's tough." Thompson, who has been the embodiment of resilience after battling back from devastating injuries, now faces a critical point in his career. There are whispers around the league about whether Klay will remain with the Warriors or seek a new challenge elsewhere. For Curry, the thought of the Splash Brothers being separated feels like losing a piece of his identity. Kevon Looney's situation adds another layer of emotion to this story. Looney, the quiet anchor of the Warriors' frontcourt, has been a model of consistency and professionalism. He doesn't make headlines like Curry or Thompson, but every Warriors fan knows how crucial he is to the team's success. Yet, with new players coming in and younger big men being developed, Looney's role has been called into question. Curry acknowledged this as well, saying, "Kevon's one of the most selfless guys I've ever played with. He does all the dirty work. He's the guy who makes everyone else look good. If people don't see his value, they're missing the bigger picture." This is not just about basketball. It's about legacy, loyalty, and the bittersweet reality of change. The Warriors have been on top for nearly a decade. 4 championships, 6 finals appearances, and countless unforgettable moments. But as Curry pointed out, you can't stop time. We're not the same kids we were when this started. We've grown up. We've gone through battles. And now we're trying to figure out how to keep this going while also embracing the future. The future is a big part of the Warriors' current story. Young talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody are emerging, hungry for their chance to shine. There's a sense that the team is in transition, trying to merge its championship core with a new generation of players. Curry has taken on the role of mentor, guiding these young players while still performing at an elite level. But he admits, it's different now. "I feel the weight of being that leader more than ever. It's not just about hitting threes anymore. It's about teaching, keeping the culture alive, and making sure that when I'm gone, the Warriors still have that identity." Fans have noticed the shift too. The Oracle days are long gone, replaced by the state-of-the-art Chase Center. The energy is still there, but it feels different, more polished, less raw. Some fans say they miss the grit of those early years. Curry feels it too. "I'll never forget the Oracle," he said. "That place made us who we are. But we're in a new era now, and I want to make sure that we honor the past while building something even greater." One of the most striking things about Curry's recent comments is how reflective he has become. He talked about the sacrifices that go unseen, the late-night practices, the toll injuries take, the personal moments of doubt. "People see the highlights, the celebrations," Curry explained. "But they don't see the nights where you're wondering if you can keep doing this, if your body will hold up, if you can lead the way people expect you to." For a player who has been called one of the greatest shooters of all time, hearing him talk like this is a reminder that even legends are human. What about the Warriors' future? Can they still compete for championships? Curry believes they can, but he knows it won't be easy. The NBA has changed. Younger teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Timberwolves are rising. The Denver Nuggets, led by Nikola Jokic, are a powerhouse. And of course, the Boston Celtics are always lurking. We've got to be smarter, tougher, and more connected than ever, Curry said. We're not the team that can just outshoot everyone anymore. We've got to find other ways to win. Curry also made it clear that he wants to retire as a Warrior. This is my home, he said firmly. I can't imagine wearing another jersey. But I know that the team has to make decisions for the future. I just hope that we can keep building and keep this thing alive. His words are both comforting and haunting for fans. They know that Curry's time is limited. He's still playing at an incredible level, but Father Time is undefeated. The emotional weight of this moment is something fans are feeling deeply. Social media is filled with tributes to Klay Thompson, speculation about trades, and debates about whether the dynasty is truly over. But Curry refuses to accept that narrative. People have been counting us out for years, he said with a determined look. We've heard it all before. We know what it takes to win, and we're not done yet. One thing is certain, Curry's bond with Klay and Looney is unshakable. He shared a touching story about how Klay, even during his injury rehabs, would text him late at night saying, "We're not finished. We've got another run in us." Looney, too, has been a steady presence, often encouraging the team when things get tough. Those guys keep me going, Curry said. They remind me why we started this journey in the first place. For now, the Warriors are preparing for another season with a mix of hope and uncertainty. Draymond Green is still the fiery heartbeat of the team, but even he has hinted that changes are coming. The front office is exploring trades and free agency moves, trying to balance loyalty with the need to stay competitive. Curry admitted it's hard. You don't want to see anyone leave. But at the same time, we want to win. And winning means making tough choices. As Curry spoke, you could feel the weight of history pressing down on him. He knows what this team has accomplished. He knows how rare it is to have this kind of success. And he knows that one day, the dynasty will be just a memory. But until that day comes, Curry is determined to give everything he has. I owe it to the fans, to my teammates, to myself, he said. As long as I can play at this level, I'm going to keep fighting. I want to write one more chapter in this story. Whether that chapter includes Klay Thompson and Kevon Looney remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, Stephen Curry is not ready to say goodbye to the dynasty they built together. He's emotional because he cares, because he knows that what they've created is bigger than basketball. It's about family, about perseverance, about changing the game.